How's it going out? It's your boy Natsumika, and on today's video, it's gonna be a little bit different of what I usually do. Normally I'll talk, do a tier list, put some gameplay up, or whatever. Today, I want to give it a little bit of help to help some people with the Yuzu emulator. So for the people who doesn't know, Yuzu emulator is a Nintendo Switch emulator for PC where you can play, I would say pretty much every game except like there's some game was buggy, like Super Mario 3D All Star. I'm trying to figure out how to make it work, and I'm still trying to figure it out. Pokemon Legend Arceus, for me the day one when I downloaded it was working. Now it says intro menu, so I don't know if thing have changed since, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see eventually if I come back to the game because, well, I finished the game eventually. So for me today, what I want to address is about, you know, I'm gonna switch to my GPU high. I don't know why it is. So first thing first, you can watch about here GPU high. I always put it as high, and I like to put it up in GL. I think Vulcan's working too. Um, I want to talk about Pokemon Brian Diamond. I'm a big fan of Pokemon since beginning of teenager, end of you know beginning of high school. I was like into Pokemon a lot, and even like in elementary school where I will play Pokemon Leaf Green or Red version on the GBA. So for me right now, what I want to address is right now, as you guys can see, I have the Pokemon Brian Diamond, and it's on OK. And for the people who's having it on I'm gonna put it as the normal update. There you go. So you see that my update is off. Normally, when you download the Pokemon Brian Diamond, the game just comes and doesn't work. Well, it does work. I'll explain later what it doesn't work, but you install the game, the main game without any update, just like the game normally when it come out, like on the market. Let's take an example. Uh, in I think a couple weeks, next Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 gonna come out. The game when it came out is called Game 1.00. When they had an update, it's 1 point something. When they had another update, 1 point this, 1 point that. But the main frame of the game, I would call it, is 100. And while we're playing Pokemon Brian Diamond 100, I don't know if it does that in Shiny Pearl, but I'm not just on that. Um, let's give it a try. So you go 1000, 100, or 100. I like to say 100. I'm sorry. Um, so what normally use, I'm waiting for the game to launch. What normally happen is you come to a crest where you talk to the professor, and you come to the crest where, see, so right there you can select a language. I'm using an Xbox One controller, so let's do English. Yes. And so see, now, hello there, welcome to work. Now you're talking to that guy. You're like, oh, okay, so there's this guy, Rowan, and yeah, I want to talk to him. So good. So you're like, yeah, nice. Now he's gonna explain to you everything cool, everything's fine. And there you go. So see, I picked my character, and now it scrolls like that. Like I can do nothing, nothing can work. So for it to resolve that, what I'll do is I'll stop the emulation because there's nothing you can do in that, literally. So for it to work, what I will do is you go on a site where you have, let's take example, some Nintendo Switch generator. Sorry if it's in French right now, this site, because usually my first language is French. But for me, it was important to just find the game. See, so Pokemon Diamond, it's it's the same thing as in English. It's Brian Diamond. So there's a description. So over there, I have my download, and as you guys can see, I have the X XI high, yeah, download over there. I have the NSP. I have the update. The update is NSP, but I run the XCI with the NSP update and it's working. So I don't know if it's really changing something or whatever. You guys can try it. So what you do if whatever site you find the update 1.3.0, you're gonna click on the download. Over there for me, like it's saying waiting, and I'm not gonna do it because I already have the download. So now it's making download, it's making a file. So what's gonna happen is your file is gonna put like it's another Pokemon game, kinda, but it's you see the size of the file is like less than their normal like Pokemon game. So what you do is after that everything's download. You see there's other day, but I really consider you guys to download the latest. I think it's the most important one I figured out. So you guys go into Yuzu. You go files and you click install files to Nandi. And for me, I'm gonna go look for where my Yuzu game are. And there you go. So you have I have the XIE and SV file, and you're gonna click open, and you're gonna click install. I'm gonna do it. I don't think it's gonna change anything, so we're gonna wait for it to install. Eventually, see it's like super fast. Well, depending on the files, sometimes it just like go super fast, or the time it just like go like super slow. So as you guys can see, it said okay, it's been overridden because I already did, but it's gonna say your files, one new files have been installed. So over there, what you do is you go properties, and it's already gonna be set up, but it's gonna show like version 1.3.0 with the check mark on the case, and it's gonna say over here version 1.3.0. So with that say, I'm gonna press OK. I'm gonna put that my update 1.2.0 back. So let's just go. Let's start the game. Let's see how it goes. So it's launching. Super easy, super simple.